So the Revelation of Maya event. I've just finished a couple hours of testing mechanics inside it, trying to figure out what is the best strategy, what are the best troops to send to minimize the damage received and your damage output. So these are the conclusions that I've come to. The first is only send siege troops. Marches with full siege troops, they consistently do the most damage and take the least casualties out of the whole bunch, so you're best off with siege. Second point that I discovered is don't mix your troops. The one march that I tried with mixed troops, it took drastically more damage than a solely siege march. It wasn't even close. So just don't mix your troops. You're better off just sending siege. The damage you receive in the order is going to be based on the left to right on the menu select, and I'm going to show you that now so you can visualize it, because just saying it might not make a lot of sense. So right here in view troops, when you first start it, the damage you take during the battle, the guys on the slots on the left are going to take damage before the ones on the right. So for your first general, you're going to want to put one with high defense, one that's going to be able to take some hits, somebody that's going to take the brunt of it, and then they're going to take damage based on it after that. So try and stack your generals strongest on the left, weakest on the right. That, to be noted, that does not affect it when you're in the battle. So like once you start the battle and once you're selecting which troops to send in, it doesn't matter which order they're in right here. It only matters which way you select them here. So just be aware of that. Siege generals and march size, they matter a lot. So I have a Patronus. Where is he at? Right here. And I have a Trajan. And these are the two that I used to confirm this test. As you can see, Trajan has reasonably high stats across the board. Patronus, they're alright, but they're nowhere near the way Trajan is. So when I sent them both against the same enemy, with the same amount of troops, Patronus would take far less damage, take no damage, and Trajan would take damage. So the skill books and the skill on Patronus definitely helped him out a lot. However, whenever I maxed out the troops on Trajan, because I can send an extra 100,000, he also wasn't taking any damage, and that was helping a lot. So definitely the amount of troops you have matters for taking damage. So the amount of troops and then the skill books matter. I would say that these are secondary to those two things, but within reason. So don't just get caught up sending in level 1 generals with the skills. Probably not the best idea. Just put a little bit of work into them. As you see, my stats aren't super high, so that's reasonably easy to do. And then the last one, yeah, I just talked about it. The cultivation matters some. So yeah, those are basically the stats you want to work on, your troop compositions, and which generals you're going to want to send to this event. As far as the skill books, all the other stuff that you do along in the event, the order you want to attack the bosses, the percentage buffs and all that, I'm going to cover that in another video, but they're not part of the base mechanics, so I just wanted to get the base mechanics out of the way and get a quick update. Also, I have all the footage for my testing saved, and I will release that footage, show y'all my tests as I did them. If y'all are interested in seeing that, just leave a comment below, and I'll work on editing that down from several hours to something more reasonable, like 20 or 30 minutes. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks, and have a good one.